Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to What Big Blessing You Can Expect Next. For those of you who are new, a special hello to you. I'm Zach, and I use a natural psychic ability to read tarot and to create your oracles. So for those who don't know, all of my readings on this channel are timeless, and in order for them to function that way, we need to be able to link up in time and space, and in order for that to happen, your energy should be grounded and in this present moment. Hello, little white feather. So cute. Anyways, so take a couple deep breaths, turn the phone off, turn the TV off, really be in this present moment if you really are looking for guidance. And as soon as you've grounded your energy, we can take a look at the piles, and I have 3 for us today. So let's take a look at those now. Pile 1 is clear quartz with the sun bag. Pile 2 is selenite. Pile 3 is clear quartz with the emerald bag. So feel free to pause the video to take as long as you need to find the pile, the crystal you feel drawn to the most. Once you've made your selection, there are corresponding timestamps there in the description box or the comment section below. Find your corresponding timestamp and I will meet you at your reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So let's start off with some earth magic to sort of set the tone for your blessings. So for Pile 1, please. Let's get 2. For Pile 1. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay, so your first card is Waterfall with Effortless. That's beautiful. I haven't seen this card come off yet. And then your second card is Rain with Purification. So when I look at these together, obviously I'm noting the water. Okay, so water to me talks about psychic energy, but also feelings. Okay, so we'll draw some romance cards a little bit later on in your reading. But with Waterfall and Effortless, Rain with Purification. So for some of you, you guys are opening up psychically, and I get the impression that your ability is becoming a lot more effortless. I think that because I see Rain with Purification, you guys are grounding yourself. You guys are protecting yourself. If you're not, you really should look up some stones that are great for protecting your energy. I highly recommend black tourmaline and selenite. Keep selenite by the bed. And, you know, sage is very, very good for cleansing your energy too. I like to think of sage as bleach. When I'm like, I want this, whatever this is I'm feeling, to be gone right now, I will reach for some white sage. But another very good cleanse and purifying element is Palo Santo wood, and I think that you guys could work with that. But with Waterfall and Effortless, I'm getting the, I'm seeing like the free fall of water, okay? And it's like, I'm getting that you've been like traveling upstream for a while, and I'm seeing like this vision of a trout, you know, that they have to work really hard to make it all the way back upstream. And I'm getting this idea that you are finally letting go and going with the flow. And I just see you like cascading over this waterfall. And it's because you're meant to go somewhere else. You're not supposed to be this small fish in a small pond. I feel like we're redirecting you. So your blessing seems to be coming through as redirection, and we're getting you where you need to be. Okay, I see you, you know, making it through some ups and downs in your life, and you're about to reach like the quiet pond, right? This big lake, and you're there to do, I'm not quite sure what, this is a general reading, but what I am getting is that things are about to open up for you guys and be refreshing. And I feel like the spring is the very best time for that. I know it's a full moon right now when I'm recording this, or we're about to reach a full moon, and I'm seeing the full moon in the corner here on this Rain Purification card. And again, to me, it does talk about psychic ability and intuition and really listening to yourself at this time. So I think at the very least, if you guys don't consider yourself as psychic, you're getting sort of more clear intuition. Okay, the message is your mind seems to be clear right now. Okay, because the moon usually represents things that are hidden, the subconscious, and ideas like that. But what I'm getting is like a clear mirror. Okay, so this is honestly like if any of you are hoping to be, more psychic or looking for a psychic advisor, that could be in your cards as well. But I'm also getting that your energy state right now, the way you go about life, how you pour your energy into different projects and relationships, it's a lot more sustainable and effortless. This waterfall card, I think that's why we had such a big disturbance when I reached for a second one, and I'm very glad that rain came out because it's just telling me that this waterfall card seems to be the big one for you, okay? This idea of effortless cascading. It's like I see you, perhaps the beginning of this year was not your favorite, or you experienced a bunch of ups and downs in the last 6 months, but what I'm getting is that now it's like the dam is opening, and it's like you either are very psychic and you're getting a flood of information with a very clear connection, or you're just able to go throughout life in this next chapter with a lot more ease and tranquility of mind. Okay, so let's reach for some tarot and see what else wants to come through. What other big blessings? I just saw the star card, so that's pretty great. Okay, so this will be for pile 1. Okay, what is this main message? What do we want to talk to pile 1 about? Ooh, okay, so 7 of Swords, curious. Now, this to me talks about getting rid of guilt, okay? I think that you're able to deal with your mind a lot more. That was one big thing that I was getting. It's like your mind is going to be a clear mirror. Okay, Page of Swords, curious. What's you? Okay, and then the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this first message seems to be about, I think perhaps you're going to be a little bit less impulsive moving forward, okay? The 7 of Wands, or a sword, sometimes can talk about self-sabotage, but honestly I get guilt and lower feelings that we identify and then remove. I think guilt is a really big one. And I feel like you need to be able to let go of the past, and you have. That's why we're seeing this waterfall, this rain with purification. I'm really getting the idea that you guys are letting go of a past, and as a result, it's freeing up a lot of new energy to come into you, like a waterfall. Like it's going to be effortless, and you're moving into a different chapter of your life, certainly. The Page of Swords coming out could represent a message coming through regarding potentially career. I don't really see that. I see the Page of Swords as you moving away from that. I think you used to be someone who was very impulsive and led by quick fix solutions, and I think you used to be more jealous than you are now, and we're moving away from that. I think that the 3 of Pentacles is a very good card if you are interested in receiving recognition at work. Okay, so this card, it also does talk to me about paying attention to very fine details at this time in your life, especially in all things creative. Now, with this waterfall blessing, I am getting that you're going to have like a flood of intuitive hits. And I think that you could be a creative person. And I look at the wands, not necessarily as creativity, but I look at water and the cups. Though they usually talk about relationships, no, I get them as creative energy and needing to utilize the earth somehow to hold this creative energy, to hold this creative project, to be in something that is the best suited field. Yeah, what I'm getting is this underlying message right now. I want pile 1 to ask themselves if they feel like they are in a career right now that they can receive the recognition for their talent. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So let's move forward. I want a different message. What blessings for pile 1? Ooh, okay. 10 of Swords, but it is reversed. That is a blessing. And then, okay. Curious. All of these cards are in reverse. So let's make sure that we pay attention to that message of purifying and cleansing your energy. I think that's going to unlock this waterfall. That's going to unlock this new energy. And I hope that you guys can sense energy and thus feel like this is a blessing. There's another message coming through. I, for example, wake up some mornings and I know it's not a day to push, okay? It is not a day to push forward, and I do see that with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. You guys got the Ace of Wands. That's a beautiful card, though it is in reverse. Now, what I'm getting is that what I was saying was I can wake up some mornings and really sense that it is not a good day to push forward. It is not a good day to start anything new. Maybe I need to sort of just continue with what I have been working on, tie up some loose ends, and figure out those things, get all my ducks in a row before working on something new. And I hope that you guys have that level of sensitivity too, where, for example, today I was like, yes, today we'll do a tarot reading, and today I will also get in front of the camera, which is something that I do less frequently on this channel. But I could just sense it. Everything felt good. I went to the gym today, the exercise was great, I found very good music, went to the grocery store, didn't dawdle, and I picked up some sunflowers too. It just feels very, very supportive, and I love days like this, and that feels like the big main energy. I hope that some of you guys have really let go of some demons of the past and have really cleared your mind and are waiting for results, because this is what I see coming for you. I see your biggest blessing being a mental reprieve and you being able to navigate energy in the world and everything that you're doing right now just with more ease and tranquility. Ace of Wands says, let your path be guided by your creative talents, your drive and willpower, and to let your path just be guided by joy, what brings you joy, okay? In reverse, to me, it talks about needing to do a little bit of an inner discovery to sort of figure out what brings you joy, what brings you passion, where is the best place where your creative talents are going to be used and seen. Remember that Three of Pentacles. Are you in a field right now where you're going to be recognized for your hard work, but for your creative talent too? There is a message there. Ten of Wands in reverse, or Ten of Swords in reverse, we're focusing on the dawn. We're focusing on brighter times ahead. We're focusing on some cycle ending and you moving forward. So pile one is completing a cycle and they're ready for a new chapter. If you guys have been waiting on energy, it could have been delayed. Again, this could also be a message that you're hoping to receive information about. And I do get that. But we're focusing on blessings, but I can't ignore the fact that there is some fog here, okay? I see that heavily with this purification card, the moon in the very far corner, and then the Eight of Wands in reverse. To me, does talk about delays regarding messages, delays, just things they seem obscure and misty and veiled at this time. And I think we're really saying, if you want to accept this blessing, you must cleanse your space. Yes, you got the confirmation from the black cat. You must cleanse your space, your home, your environment. Okay, so the spring is a very good time to get rid of dust bunnies. Cobwebs hold a lot of energy, and to clear anything you don't utilize and just to donate that. That is going to free energy. I think you guys really desire clean, fresh energy, and that is your big blessing moving forward. I did say I would touch on some romance, so let's take a look at your romance cards. What is coming in the way of love for pile one? First card, your love life is influenced by your religious factors, upbringing, and spiritual path. And then this could be the one. Let's grab one more. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so this is a big message. I actually had a dream about this last night. I feel like, and then with this could be one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. I don't know that you guys are currently in relationships. The majority of you, keep in mind this is a private or a personal reading. If you guys want a private reading, I have a link below. However, I do sense that for the majority of you, you are pining over someone, or you've been sensing, that's why we have that moon. You have been sensing that this person is coming back, and I think you can easily identify who they are I can. I think that perhaps I always relate to one of these piles. Pile 1 will be the pile that I relate to the most. I think that you guys are either dreaming about or just you have a hunch that this person is coming back into your life with reconciliation and, the religious factors, your spiritual path. It's something needed to happen apart and you guys needed to heal, and then you're going to come back together, okay? Because you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Really does talk to me about someone you know and have met already. But there is, this message is very clear. You guys got separated for whatever reason, and it could have been actually very, very emotional for one or both of you. And it really could have tripped you up for a while. And for whatever reason, you were not ready. Yeah, I get the idea that you met too soon, okay? And you guys both had lessons. I think it was a very, very passionate connection. It felt storybook, okay? Wow. You guys, this has never come out yet. You guys got the sparkles, the glitter, okay? And then he, she, they, just not that into you. Okay, that's curious. I don't really know who that message is for, but I am picking up on, I knew it, redhead. Okay, this is someone sparks flew instantly. It made you, it gave you a reason to believe in love, okay, and fairy tale love, right? The glitter to me talks about like sparks fly. Some of you like Taylor Swift, okay? But I get that, you guys, sunflowers actually could be significant to you as well, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for love. I'm beating a dead horse at this point. Is there any other messages, any other blessings? Let's pull a spiritual card before my feet fall asleep. Nope, let's just take one. Blessings for pile 1. Okay. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so what I'm getting, I'm seeing a bunch of circles and then a white aura around this person opening up. Okay, and what I'm getting is that some of you who identify as more psychic, or identifying with more of these psychic messages, I think that your vibration is rising and you are developing a channel for yourself, okay? And I think that you could look up books that help you open your channel, okay, but also cleanse and purify, okay? I'm seeing this really, really strong aura, white aura around her, and it does encourage you to cleanse yourself, okay? So what I am getting is that, I think that the blessing coming through is new energy, right? You're finishing an old cycle, you're opening up a new chapter, and this is a confirmation for you, and I think that this is the best thing for you at this time, okay? For some of you, this is love coming through, and as you raise your vibration, as you accept yourself, as you let go of those demons of the past, as you clean your mind, as you cleanse your space, you are creating yourself to be the most magnetic attraction for this figure to come back into your life, okay? So this is the message, this is the blessing for pile 1, and I really hope that you guys liked this. If you did, you can always subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up if you've made it this far into the video. It really helps other people find these messages, and it also helps my channel grow. Like I said earlier, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can follow my link in the description box, or you can email me. That's on this channel as well. And until next time, stay divine. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading, welcome to your next blessing, your unexpected blessing. Let's start off with some earth magic to sort of set the tone. I hope you guys are doing well. It is a beautiful day. It's Friday, so that always carries incredible energy in my opinion. No matter where I am in the world, no matter what I'm doing, there's always something about you guys like Friday too. I can feel that. That's too many. Your first card to come out, though, is music with harmony. I do want to. I didn't need to for pile 1, but okay. Ooh, curious. Your second is lotus flower with unfoldment. And, oh my god. I'm going to wait for that car alarm to stop. Thank you. Okay, so with music and harmony, to me, I get Singing, okay? That could be a confirmation for someone here who wants to work with music, who wants to sing. I'm getting that you are developing confidence in this arena, okay? So your blessing coming through, though, with both music harmony and lotus flower with unfoldment, it seems to be that you guys are getting perhaps some sort of inheritance, okay? What I'm getting actually is that I'm getting like some chunk moving in, okay? I looked at that first as an inheritance, but it could also be someone like approaching you and saying, hey, like, I know you like to do this. I have a job opportunity for you. Okay, that feels like what's coming through to me, because I get a very like fun energy from pile two, an uplifted energy, and to me it talks about, you know, when you are someone like that, when you're someone who goes about and can sense energy and knows when things are good, knows when the energy of the day feels supported. I get the idea that you can attract big things like this, okay? Because I get a shift. When I see lotus flower unfoldment, I don't get a lotus flower unfolding. I get that it's like, now this is a general example for general readings, so try to fit this in for you. It's like not the person who's writing a book and speaking to editors. It's the person who literally gets to sit down and sign copies because the book has been published, right? It's like that kind of chunk for you guys, okay? I'm just getting the idea of like celebrating, like maybe even some of you are going to Coachella and this is a confirmation for you, okay? But I get the idea of yeah, just this like thing coming in, okay? This, what is this large thing? What is this large? It has to do with singing, because I just heard crickets. And what I'm getting is that I think that pile two is really curious about singing, or using their voice is another one. And perhaps confidence is coming through, okay? You know, I want to reach for an animal medicine card, because your message seems a little, you got swan, okay? I think that some people in here lack confidence. That message keeps coming through even though I'm trying to focus on blessings. But, you know, swans are beautiful. They're graceful, okay? I'm getting, like, you guys are late bloomers. My pile two are late bloomers, and I just got full body shivers. Okay, that's what it is. You guys thought you had to be somewhere in your life at a certain point in time, and for a while that really held you back, and it continually put roadblocks in front of you until you realized that you were setting them, and then you were able to remove them because you kept comparing yourself to other people, okay? You kept using a lot of self-judgment. I'm getting the idea of you putting yourself under a harsh microscope or a magnifying glass and blowing out of proportion any mistake that you made, okay? And what I'm getting is that you are finally entering a period in your life. This blessing that's coming through is like a fresh pasture. I'm seeing you guys like running through like a large, airy, grassy place, and your hair is flowing behind you. And there's just like this, you guys, there's something lyrical about your laugh too. I feel like pile two has a very quintessential, like, this laugh is known by pile two, right? I think your friends like call you out. There's something about your laugh, okay? I think it's very lyrical and like fluty. But for this bird to come out, you know, this swan, you know, it looks very, very similar to this lotus unfoldment flower, okay? And what I'm getting is that this is your time to shine. I think that many people in your life reached certain milestones that society deemed as beautiful or the norm or what you should reach for. They reached all those things very early on. Like they got married, they got the kids, they got the job, they got the house, you know. And it's like those are things, sure, but like what they got is not necessarily exactly how you would desire. What I like to use for this example is that I know so many friends who are just like in apartments, and it's like, I could never live in a place like that. I have to have a house. No, even if it's small, I cannot live in an apartment complex because it's so concrete and austere, okay? And I think that this is a time of action in your life, okay? I think that you are unfolding like this lotus. You are the ugly duckling who is actually a swan, and I see you being able to recognize this, okay? I think that you guys could use music at this time in your life, in your favorite songs, to really uplift your energy, to sort of step into this HBIC persona that I perceive as pile 2, though I see this tiny little thread in there. I see this little thorn that you need to pull out from your side because it's keeping you from being in its higher vibration. I think that at times you guys recognize that you're in a little bit of a higher state of being. Things seem more joyful. The normal, the mundane seems more beautiful. And I think that you're able to recognize this, but it's a little bit difficult to keep your vibration there, to stay in that dimension, if you will. Some of you might know about 4D or 5D existences. Some of you like to channel, okay? But some of you actually can recognize when you're in this higher state of being, when you're in this, Friday energy that we were touching on. It's like you guys can sense this. It's just a little bit difficult for you to stay there because you almost feel like you're not deserving of this. And I know this is supposed to be a blessings video, but this is the main message that is coming through, is like you guys need to stop looking at yourself in the mirror with pity or guilt about who you used to be or about not being at a certain place in time fast enough because you keep comparing yourself to what has been. But it's like you should be able to recognize that idealisms shift over time, and what if you are in fact embodying your specific ideal place in time, level of success, physical beauty? What if you are currently in your ideal? It's just you keep comparing yourself to someone else's model of that, okay? Very curious, but another animal medicine card that came out was Antelope, which talks about action, okay? And I see that, as a natural progression, but it does require you to remove that thorn of self-judgment, okay? And to really make time when you notice that you're in that higher vibration, I call it Friday energy, when you're in that really uplifted state, when you're a lot more joyous, again, when the mundane seems beautiful, when you can appreciate everything that you have, really try to reach out into that. Because that is your blessing, is what I feel like, okay? You are unfolding. You have stood the test of time. Your character is so grand, it has so much further to go than the average person, that it required you to be in a period of growth longer, simply longer, right? But you have, as a result of growing through, a lot more time, a lot more experience, a lot more emotional development, you have gained so much more experience than the layman, is what I keep trying to say. I think there's something here with music or uplifting people, okay? And the reason why I keep saying music is obviously because you got the music and harmony card, but I see the swallows, the doves, okay, and the swan on the water, okay? There's something about you. I think that you guys could be empathic as well, but there's something about sharing your voice that really helps uplift people, okay? This could have something to do with your life purpose. That's curious. But what I'm getting is that because you guys have action after all of this, I think that what is necessary at this phase is that you just keep taking calculated steps forward to achieve that ideal that I was talking about, okay? To achieve that level of success, to achieve whatever it is that you desire at this time. Just recognize that you took a little bit longer to unfold, but that doesn't mean that you are less beautiful. In fact, I get, this lotus flower, the lotus blooms in a swamp, in a bog, in a place that is not really recognized for beauty. And yet this flower unfolds and produces the most unusually beautiful bloom. A lotus flower is gorgeous and kind of out of place. And that's what I get for you guys. You guys could identify with black sheep too. Anyways, let's try to move forward with some tarot and kind of pick up on what we want to tell pile 2. What is the blessing for pile 2? Okay. You guys did have the 7 of Cups come out. Okay. So we'll start here. 7 of Cups, it's a great card. So to me, it talks about a lot of, okay, choices and opportunities coming to you, okay? Many. So many that you might lose. You have such a fun energy. I feel very inspired by you guys. I was feeling a little bit hungry before I started this reading, but I also knew I was in a very good place. And I was like, I can do it. You guys are like literally uplifting me right now, I swear. If you guys especially made an effort to ground your energy, that's what I'm seeing. But, okay, a caution. With so many choices and opportunities coming to you, it's because a couple things. One, don't lose yourself, okay? Make sure that you identify with the ones that are the most authentic to you. Do not sacrifice your integrity at this time, okay? You're getting a lot of opportunities. Some of them are unusual, and some of them have to do with the fact that this is what you used to want to do, and we need to recognize that that's what I used to want to be, but now I actually desire the XYZ instead, okay? Another message that I was hopefully going to pull through, what was that? I lost it, but it's okay. I sometimes I will get like 3 impressions at once, and I do my very best to try to talk through them, but that's okay. So 7 of Cups, a lot of opportunities, okay? And it's because, there it is, you have gone through so much longer. I feel like you guys took a little bit longer to bloom. You guys are late bloomers. As a result, you have accumulated so many more connections with people, so many more experiences at work, so many different, experiences again, that have really given you sort of more of a wealth of knowledge, okay? And you're able to pull from that, and as a result, you're someone who's a lot more capable, interesting. You're very wise because you have put practical knowledge to, physical use. And as a result, people recognize this about you. If I had to sort of truncate this, you're going through a glow up, okay? And yeah, that's so cliche to say, but it's true. With music and harmony, how I feel about you, the sun folding over these clouds to be able to shine on this blossom. It's like the universe is working with you to try to give you a spotlight, to be able to share your message because it's important. Your message of growth is important. So I hope that you guys can find your voice at this time. If you're singers, if you're writers, if you're creative people, it's important for you to share your story because it's very, very uplifting. Okay, now, as a result, of being this, energetic being, I see that, again, so many opportunities, they can be a little bit overwhelming at this time, and it's just important to be able to recognize which ones are the most authentic to you. Okay? Can we get another message, another blessing for... Okay, I will reach for this deck. Can we have a blessing for pile 2? Maybe just clarification on this energy. I knew it. I had full body shivers too. You guys have the star, okay? That is remarkable. And it says wishes in addition with, I have to sit down. I'm sorry, I might look funny for the rest of your video, but my feet are literally falling asleep. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. I must be like really low. Anyways, the star with wishes, okay? And the 7 of Cups. I think that some of you are actually going to have so much of your manifestations come through because your energy, okay, yes, if you can hold on to that higher vibration when you feel it. When you feel that 4D or 5D experience, yes, see a confirmation. Yes, honey. Hi, sweetheart. I'm almost done, baby, baby, baby. This little kitty had her kittens in my studio. It was a very quiet, lovely place for her to have kittens. Do you know what she did this morning right before I went to the gym? She moved them into my bedroom. And we can't have that because my boyfriend is highly allergic and he comes home today. Anyways, so maybe some of you guys really like cats, but you also just got an amazing blessing from Baby is what I call her. The star card, okay? So you guys are about to have so many opportunities, okay? Just use your discernment, okay? It's really important. Integrity is the biggest message right here. I think that you will have this urge to be like, yeah, look at me now. But it's like, if we can resist that, we will continue to be fed this energy because our light is especially bright. There's something about your energy, you guys. It's remarkable, but we really want to make sure that you can go the whole distance, and in order to do so, it's really necessary that you recognize when these opportunities show up, which one is something that you used to be, which one is something that society thinks is remarkable, and which one is the one for you. Which one can you identify with, okay? Now, for some of you really stuck in this ugly duckling syndrome, the star card is a message of hope, okay? But I'm getting something bigger than that. I'm speaking to the majority of you instead. It has something to do with being brilliant, right? I was saying we're trying to shine a light on you and you guys got the star. It's because you are a star, and some of you should be singers. Some of you are really going to be influential in this life, okay? So those are the main blessings for you. You know, I have a few minutes before my camera decides to turn off this recording. I will draw some romance cards for you. I always think it's fun, even if you're in relationships, to, you know, get an inkling. Is that crush at the gym? You know, Healing Family Issues talks to me about, and then children, your love life is being affected by children. Okay. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I think that perhaps you guys were smothered as children, okay? You're light, and I know exactly who you guys are. It bothers me so much. You guys had a special, there's something very lighthearted, laughter, obviously that came through early on, makes so much sense with children. There's something about you that was ridiculed. And so you taught yourself that it was wrong, and it was actually what makes you remarkable, and is actually what you're meant to do here, okay? I really hope that message resonates with you, okay? I know I said I'd talk about love, but that's the message that came through. I think that, you know, there is a bit of advice there. Forgive your parents, okay? They're human too. You don't need to, you know, pull that message through any further is what I'm hearing. It's more the idea that you guys need to let go of that chip off your shoulder, okay? To recognize that you're a swan, that you're not an ugly duckling, okay? And that you should move forward with grace at this time, okay? So those are your blessings. I know we kind of, we're giving you a little bit of a pep talk to sort of help you recognize you and your abilities, okay? Your potential too. So I hope that you guys liked this message. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. It helps other people receive these messages too. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, I have a link below. My email is on this channel too. And until next time, stay divine. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let's start off with some earth magic. So, first card, Rebirth. Ooh, with Spring Equinox. Great. Okay, I see your first blessing as an opening of your throat chakra. You also have Dawn with New Beginnings. So both of these talks about fresh energy, okay? And I get the idea of, you know, Phoenix rising from the ashes, kind of, but it's also like the light is finally reaching you is the message I'm hearing, okay? And your creativity is about to receive a boost, okay? You're about to, you know, it's like the divine cosmic light source, whatever you want to call it, it's like finally hitting you. I keep getting that message. It's like you were either in a wrong vibration, a wrong physical location, in a wrong relationship. Something was keeping your energy down, and as a result, you were not able to be like hit by this light. And because it's finally getting you, it's finally shining on you, you are opening up and you're about to receive abundance, but also an abundance of creativity, okay? Those are the first messages that keep coming through. Sorry, I feel a cat hair on my face. You know, I really want to shake things up with Pile 3, so I'm going to reach for one of these cards. So here's your card. It does say butt stuff. It does. And then your other card was Intimate Insight. Okay? I'm laughing especially because this card came out this weekend. I was reading for my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my God, because the messages in this deck are all channeled. They loosely have to do with love and romance. But I was like, I swear to God, if that card comes out, I don't know what I would say. Aw, safe to love. Okay? And here I am, flabbergasted. It totally caught me off guard. And that's that's so funny. But okay, so what am I getting from this message? With intimate insight and safe to love, okay, I'm also getting like a deepening of love. I knew one of you guys, one of the messages today was going to have to revolve around love. And what I get is that perhaps for those of you who are currently in a relationship, I'm sensing that it's about to go to the next stage, right? The butt stuff stage, okay? Intimate insight, I'm seeing a heart-to-heart conversation about perhaps some aspect of your relationship. It doesn't have to be sex. Some aspect of your relationship that needed attention and you didn't bring this conversation to light because you were feeling self-judgment or you were thinking that your partner was going to see it differently. I think that's what it is. You're about to have this conversation. There's going to be some illumination, some bond strengthening in your relationship. Romantic is what I'm getting. That is a result of you having a heart-to-heart conversation. And what's going to happen is that the words that are exchanged, the opinions that are going to be exchanged, you're not expecting them. Okay? And you're like, oh, I guess I don't need to think about, having plan B over here. Okay, I don't need to have this, partner on the back burner that I'll always run to if this current relationship doesn't work out. It's the energy of that. Keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? And what I'm getting is that there is a bond that is strengthening, okay, and going to the next level, okay, and that it is safe to love. Just have the confidence to have this conversation, okay, because the blessing coming through seems to be a deepening. When I see spring equinox with rebirth and new beginnings, I also get the idea of pregnancy. So if you've been hoping for good news in that field of your life, I do get that. But you can also be pregnant with an idea, okay? And just full of life at this time, right? The light is finally hitting you is the message that just keeps coming through. I don't really know if I can say that differently. I hope you guys know what that means. It's like you are hiding your light under a bushel and you're not anymore, okay? Especially because butt stuff came out. I'm still laughing about that. Let go of control issues. I haven't seen this card. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, I sense some hesitancy, you guys. And regarding, this conversation, taking this relationship to the next phase, but also just revealing something close to your heart with your partner, okay? Maybe this is something that happened to you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I knew this was the case, okay? Yes, I get that you're in a great relationship. There have just been some aspects in perhaps your side that have been causing you to doubt this, okay? Because what I do get is not necessarily new love. I get, rekindling. There, I finally reached the word that you guys have all been saying probably this whole time. You guys are rekindling some sparks in your relationship. That seems to be the main blessing coming through. We'll reach for tarot, but I also want to grab some spiritual cards, I feel like, for you guys. I really thought one came out there. Okay. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay, that's probably the energy. God, I cannot believe that's in there, my God. That's what came through, though, so I wrote it down. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. You see this very seductive figure who's in a glass of champagne, okay? And that's honestly the blessing I see for you. You guys are having fun. I think perhaps you have celebrated some loss and really sort of let go of that, and you're bringing forward new, fresh energy. You guys have new beginnings, right? And rebirth. I get like you're seeing yourself again. The light is finally hitting you. Could be this idea that you are, your personality is flowering. I think that perhaps you hid parts of yourself because you judged them, and you're not doing that anymore. And as a result, you are getting this blessing of a new beginning, okay? Pile 3's huge blessing is a new beginning, and a deepening in their relationship romantically. Okay, and again, the opening of the throat chakra, that was that first message that came through, is highlighted again with this Give Your Relationship a Chance card, because our figure in the arms of an angel has blue eyeshadow and a light blue blouse that she is wearing. And to me, that really does talk about romance and being able to share your voice in romance. Okay, so that talks about your relationship. Okay, and I get this idea again of this conversation that's just going to come to the surface, and it's going to be such not a deal that you're going to be like, why did I spend so much time thinking this over in my head and coming up with all these extraneous solutions if this didn't pan out in the way that I hoped it would? And it's going to surprise you. That's your blessing, pile 3, okay? And then you guys have the play card with the sun at the top finally hitting you. I feel like you're taking life so seriously. I heard this message recently, and it says, it was spiritual advice. Don't take yourself seriously, take your work seriously, though. So whatever you're here to do, wherever you're supposed to water, wherever you're supposed to share your set of experiences, we all have them. We all have talents. Yes, you do. If you don't book a reading, you absolutely have natural talents, okay? I'm getting that you're able to be in that energy that's lighthearted. That is amazing, okay? I know that times in the world right now, not everyone has it this good, and the message there is that you need to enjoy it when it is this good, okay? Do not feel guilty, okay? Because I see some really fun energy for you, pile 3, and I get that you need this, okay? I'm also getting that being more playful and spontaneous is going to cause the pregnancy. That is a message for someone. Okay. Let's get a message with a tarot. What is a blessing for pile 3 that is coming through? Maybe we want to touch on Ace of Cups. That to me talks about romance, but it is in reverse. Oh my goodness, you guys got the Knight of Wands? Oh my god. So for some of you who are single, let's touch on that. Oh my god. Please cut this out, Zach. Actually, no, leave it in. Okay, we're going to move forward with this, what I see as a one-night stand coming through, and I think you should go for it. Be safe, obviously, but this is really fun energy. This is really lighthearted. You know, the Ace of Cups could be a message from this suitor, okay? That could be coming through, and that is a blessing. You've been waiting for this message. There has been a delay, but it is coming through hot and heavy, okay? Let's pull some romance cards for this situation here. I knew love was in this reading. Okay. Ace of Cups, yeah. A rekindling. This could have to do with someone at work. This message that's coming through right now seems to be getting to know each other. You guys have finances and career affecting your love life. It's time to take back control of your situation with Free Yourself and the Unicorn, and then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Sorry, I still feel that hair, that fuzz, whatever. And I never touch my face, so that's a big deal. What in the world? Oh my god. Anyways, okay, Free Yourself. I'm getting that, I know we were talking about a fun love coming through, but I'm picking up on something else, you guys. It's the idea that you guys are this unicorn always, okay? You are this resplendent field of wildflowers, especially with this rebirth. I'm getting the idea of leave this relationship behind. It is tired, okay? And pile 3 is really going to have to use their discernment because you guys have really made efforts, I feel like, to uplift your energy because I'm picking up on multiple parties here. There is a strong message for people that are in a relationship that it is going to experience a rekindling. There's a strong message that someone in here needs to have more fun and to go out and have that one-night stand or to message that partner that you feel super attracted to, even if it's not going to last for long. But there is yet another message here where someone needs to recognize that they are this incredible unicorn, that they are this unique person who has so much depth and beauty in their soul. They just feel guilty right now that they're, they've been carrying this relationship for so long, and they're like, they feel guilty almost for letting it go because they put in so much time and effort into it. But there's something bigger and better for you, okay? Ask yourself right now if there is passion in this relationship. You know, sex, again, it's not everything, but that's important, okay? Because I feel like you've experienced real romance before, like sparks flying and love and all of that. If that's not your current relationship, it's not just that, you know, the idea of the honeymoon phase ending. I get that. I know, again, discernment. I get that you should leave this. Whoever I'm talking to now, I'm getting that you need to recognize that you are this unicorn, okay? I'm going to draw an animal medicine card for you. What spirit guide wants to talk to this unicorn? Who in pile 3 is my unicorn? The turkey in reverse talks about giveaway, but giving too much of yourself away. Okay? And spider came out. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm picking up on a female energy who sort of puts too much effort into a relationship. Okay? And it's time to recognize, it's time to take back control of your life. This could simply be setting boundaries, right? And asking more from your partner. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, free yourself, get out of this relationship, run for the hills. It could be, it's time to set realistic boundaries because this person is robbing you of your energy and you're so giving, you have so much to give that you feel like you should just give it all, but you have to save some for yourself, okay? You need to feel worthy of love, okay? Is a big message. We have so many cards on this table. I want to reach for another message. We have time? Yeah. So can I also, my feet were falling asleep. I'm sorry if I'm like creeping up into the frame right now. Oh my God, my legs. I'm getting the 6 of Cups, nostalgia, memories. With justice and balance. Can I have one more card? Why is justice here? 2 of Cups, a union. I see marriage proposal, okay? 6 of Cups with justice. This whole reading, love, love. I hope you're expecting, you know, or was hoping for this because you're getting like love, okay? With rebirth, this sort of Madonna figure, she reminds me of Gaia, Mother Nature. She's very, very fertile, so be aware of that at this time in your life, okay? She's very, very, very divine feminine, which is an incredibly creative person as well. So if you're not someone who's resonating so much with the message of love, take it in a different lens because this is a general reading. You should be taking this as an influx of creative energy, but for the vast majority of you, it is an influx of love, okay? With justice, 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups, I see a union with someone that you've known before, or a union from someone in your past, a childhood love, or, you know, just this, you know, happy fairy tale love, okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this idea of a proposal, okay? 1 becoming 2, an offer at the very least, and you should say yes to this. This play card is really, really important, okay? The cards that you guys have are really cool, okay? Ace of Cups with Knight of Wands, you know, that's very, very lusty, okay? But also respect your body, okay? Don't give yourself away to everyone is another message that's coming through, okay? Let's pull another card because the blessing of union and love is coming through. Justice as well. It feels like, you know, balance, right? That person who is the unicorn and you've been identifying as the unicorn throughout this reading, I do see you taking advantage of this reading and setting some realistic boundaries. Perhaps your partner is, you know, not cooking enough, not cleaning enough, and you just feel like you can give, but you have to recognize that that doesn't leave much for you. 4 of Wands, happy occasions. Someone here is celebrating a marriage proposal, okay? Perhaps moving in together is a step that you guys are celebrating and have been looking forward to. I see a happy union, okay? Ten of Cups with joyfulness, yes, domestic bliss. So we are getting towards the end of your reading. The messages do seem to be repeating themselves. So pile, I want one more. You know, I am just feeling so good right now. I want another message for pile 3. But, you know, the messages are repeating. They do seem to be talking about, you know, domestic bliss. The Ten of Cups to me talks about rekindling love as well and having just extreme emotional satisfaction. I think the majority of pile 3 must feel this already, okay? So your blessing, the big blessing, is love and emotional satisfaction. And when you're in times like this in your life, it's really important to live in them fully. That was that message of guilt that tried to come out, okay? And, you know, just because other people have it difficult in their lives doesn't mean that when you don't have it difficult that you shouldn't celebrate that, right? That's a very, very difficult opinion for some reason in society right now, that when other people have it more difficult than us, that we shouldn't be celebrating. But guess what? That causes darkness and despair and sadness and grief to perpetuate, because just think of the media. We don't celebrate happiness ever. No, the media only, you know, perpetuates fear and anxiety. And yes, I'm truncating, not every single media outlet does this, but it is the idea that you should celebrate love and happiness and contentment when you are in that place, okay? Let's pull another final message. You must be willing to be the fool to become the master. Friends with benefits came out. That's that message with this Knight of Wands, okay? And not taking yourself so seriously. And then for others of you, you must be willing to be the fool, to be the master. Says have this faith and courage to have that heart-to-heart conversation for those of you who are experiencing rekindling, okay? Have the courage. You know, you must be willing to be the fool in order to be the master. The fool is the master of the beginnings, right? Trying new things. And as a result, he gains the most experience. Okay, so this is the end of your reading, pile 3, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, you can give me a big thumbs up, or if you've made it this far into the video, you can give me a big thumbs up. It helps other people find these messages, and it helps my channel grow. If you'd like to book a personal reading about anything, you can email me, and we can design one for you, or you can follow the link in my description box. And until next time, stay divine.